Game 4 of the Western Conference Final and a chance to put the Dallas Stars on the brink of elimination heading back to Dallas. Let's get this win here. Let's get the victory. Let's have another great defensive performance, and let's go and be one step closer to advancing to the Cup Final. Well, Game 3 is one I really want to put out of my mind. We got absolutely outplayed besides the second period when Stuart Skinner stood on his head apparently, and we're going into a Game 4 where Stuart Skinner is known to be good in Game 4. It's like we need to put a couple past him early or this game could get out of hand again. Oh, look at that. We got another power play opportunity. Draisaitl down the wing, shoot, score! Draisaitl! No chance for Ottinger. Solid start. Power play clicking at home as it should, and it's 1-0 Oilers. You gotta be kidding me. How is our penalty kill so good at home but so trash on the road? Like, how are we so bad on the penalty kill on the road? And I'll take that. 1-0 lead. We kill off a Dallas power play. We got power play goal of our own. Like, we're clicking. We're up 1-0. Let's just keep it going and let's build up this lead and take a 3-1 series lead over Dallas. Well, I really didn't like that first period. We gave up a power play goal. Besides that, it was a pretty good period from Jake Ottinger. Skinner stood on his head again. Like, at this point, when did Stuart Skinner turn to Dominic Hasek? Like, when? How is he this good? Can we please capitalize on this power play? We've already missed a couple of opportunities earlier. Pass, Robertson should score! Robertson! Goals in back-to-back games. Guy's feeling it right now. And Robertson with a power play goal makes it a 1-1 game. We are not out of this yet. Never count out Dallas. You gotta be kidding me. What happened to not allowing power play goals at home? Like, I thought the PK was good at home. What happened? We got power play of our own. Passing Perry, shoot, score! Perry tips it in. No chance for Ottinger. A second power play goal of the game. Power plays are the name of the game, and we're doing better than Dallas. It's 2-1 Edmonton. You gotta be kidding me. Like, why is our penalty kill so horrible? How can we not stop the Oilers? Well, at this point, I don't think we could have got much better. Sure, you have a power play goal, but they're 1 for 4 on the power play. We're 2 for 2 on the power play. We're up 2-1 and a period away from going back to Dallas with a chance to close out the series. Like, that's fantastic. Well, at this point, we've trailed at the end of the second period in each of the first 3 games in the Western Conference Final. The first one we won, the next 2 we lost. So hopefully we buck the trend and we get back to winning. I mean, it's only a 1-goal game. Like, surely we'll be able to get 1 goal. We're actually outplaying Dallas. They pulled their goalie, shoots at the ice and scores. Kasperi Kapanen. With just under 3 minutes left, we survived the storm. We didn't capitalize on that power play, but we do get the insurance marker. Kapanen makes it 3-1 Edmonton. That's probably game. Like, how are we going to put 2 goals past Stuart Skinner? Where was the offense in this period? How do we not get so many shots? And how did Edmonton dominate us? And just for good measures, another empty net goal. This one from Adam Henrique. That's going to seal it. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for supporting us. 4-1 Edmonton. We're going back to Dallas with a chance to go to the Stanley Cup Final. And that's awful. 4-1 loss. We got outscored 10-2 in Edmonton. Even if we do win in Dallas, which I have a good feeling about, I have no idea how we're going to win in Edmonton. Like, at this point, we have to win 3 straight. And I can see us winning Game 5, and I can see us winning Game 7. But how are we going to win Game 6 in Edmonton if it gets to that? Like, how? Stuart Skinner's just unbeatable at home. Wow. Where did this Stuart Skinner come from? I'm glad we never played him, but we got Pickard. Like, how is Edmonton's goaltending so either good or poor, and how do we not win in round 1? I'm at a loss for words. I think back in 2023 when we beat the Edmonton Oilers and Skinner was pulled 3 times, I think that made him a very lethal player in the playoffs. Like, I think we rejuvenated Skinner's career. Like, that's not good. I'm telling you, we would be tied with Edmonton or be up 3-1 at this point had we had Mikko Rantanen. Rantanen doesn't have any points or goals in this Western Conference Final. Like, he's been invisible. Had he been on the Avalanche, he would have not been invisible. Why did we trade Rantanen? I'm telling you, had we gone past the Dallas Stars, Hellebuyck would be shutting the door. Like, you think Stuart Skinner's playing well? Hellebuyck went to the conference final. I have a feeling he would play a whole bunch better than Skinner. But no, we have to lose to Dallas Stars. Like, what's the situation with the Oilers? Are we keeping him or not? And would you look at that? The streak is over. It finally happened. 15 straight, no more. We win in the Eastern Conference Final game. Shout out the Florida Panthers 3-0. Sure, there were a couple of empty net goals, but that was the best defensive performance of the entire playoffs. and we live another day. At least the streak's over. At this point, I still have a very low expectations of us forcing a Game 7, but at least the streak's over. That's good at this point. You know what? We were shut out at home in a game as well in the second round. You know what happened after that? We won 6-1 in Game 7 over Toronto. You remember that, Leafs fans? Shut up. Marchand's really gonna win another cup with Florida, isn't he? At this point, I really don't want anyone to win the Stanley Cup. I'm telling you guys, could have saved everyone from a Stanley Cup final rematch had we just made the playoffs. We would have beaten Washington, we would have beaten Carolina, and we would be beating the Florida Panthers right now. But no, we lose. We don't get into the wildcard spot. And now we have to watch another Florida-Edmonton Cup final. Like, come on, really? Great performance from Skinner. In the last 3 games, he's led in 2 goals. Besides 1 period, he's only led in 2 goals in this series. And now we're a win away from going to back-to-back Cup finals and a chance to do what Sidney Crosby did in 08-09 and go from losing the Cup final against Detroit to being the Cup final against Detroit, but just do it with Florida.